So guys, today I got for you a collective review on Creed's newer perfume releases such as Carmina, Centaurus Delphinus and Queen of Silk. Very bright, very bold, so a lot of fun things to discuss. Make sure to keep watching this video to find out how I feel about them, but more helpful information is going to be down below in the description box, so make sure to check it out. Give this video a huge thumbs up, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and once you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to this video that I'm very excited about, because let's be honest, Creed has never been my favorite house. I found their fragrances so classy that at some point they were boring to me, and although the Aventus is an iconic perfume, I find that the majority of their fragrances are pretty meh until they launched these new releases that I'm about to share with you my thoughts on, because they are in different packaging, they added some color to them and made them smell really modern. So that's the first thing I want to point out about all of these. They're very different, more intense fragrances, and the first one I want to get started with is Carmina, my baby, that I finally added to my collection because it has been on my wish list literally since the moment I tried it in the boutique. I was so curious about it because of the notes, and I was so impressed with its scent. It was love at first sniff for me personally. The reason why I got it in smaller bottle is because of the price, and another reason that I'm about to share with you literally in a second. But first, let's talk about its scent, or better, let's get started with its story. So it embodies a rich legacy of the House of Creed, of course, and it draws inspiration from the pages of a fashion sketchbooks handed down through the Creed family for generations. It is a fragrance that pays homage to the audacious and spirited women depicted in these sketches, who are always poisoned for the next escapade. Alrighty, so that's the story, and yeah, it's lovely, but the scent is so much prettier. So first of all, I was so fascinated and literally shocked that it smells very realistic of cherries. I mean, like, don't think about lost cherry, alright, forget it. It smells of real, fresh, juicy, mouth-watering cherries, as if you pick them from the tree. That's the opening. Although there's also saffron and pink pepper, I'm not smelling much of spiciness. In fact, it's a very blossoming perfume, because May Rose is the center note of this composition, but it is not overly rosy. We have some other floral notes in here, such as peony, and this is the most romantic floral note out there. It smells super springy, not too powder, although there is some violet in there. It's kind of like a supportive note, and I'm not getting much of balsamic tones that are in the base. It smells modern. It's not overly clean. It's just so springy to me, with great performance. I mean, like, I was shocked how long it stayed on my skin when I tried it in the shop, you know. So I have been literally dreaming about this perfume, and now I have it, and I wear it only on special occasions when I want to be glamorous but at the same time romantic, very attractive. It smells so natural, it projects so well. I'm super pleased with this perfume, and if you like floral fragrances, if you like pink flowers, if you like real cherries, and if you struggle with this note and you want something that is not synthetic, that's it. So I'm very, very, very satisfied with this perfume. But the reason why I got it in smaller size, despite the price point, is because brand One Perfumes from Italy, that dupes very expensive and popular niche perfumes, has just come out with their take on Carmina, and I'm always so impressed with their quality and how close they actually come to the fragrances they dupe, and Carmina was not an exception. Literally, these are almost identical fragrances, especially after the opening. It's the same. Even this cherry note, I don't know how they duplicated it. I have no idea, because, you know, Carmina gets compared to some fragrances I have in my collection, like Dark Cherry and Amber from Banana Republic, that you can actually get from So Avant-Garde with my discount, but that's definitely more in Baccarat Rouge style, or, you know, to this amazing fragrance from the Parfums de Rosine that is called Ballerina No. 5, and yeah, it is super pretty, but it is definitely more intense, deep, and sensual. Carmina is almost, you know, like see-through aquarelle type of fragrance, if that's the word, but at the same time with great lasting power. And this dupe from One Parfum, which is 0553, is not an exception, and if you're interested in it, I will leave a link to their website down below. Make sure to check it out. But with that being said, now let's move on to some other even newer releases than Carmina, but it was such a great start for Creed, and I have high hopes that they will continue bring out great fragrances that are way more fun, that are not as boring as, you know, their classic collections from the past that I was absolutely indifferent with. But so I was really pleased and shocked by these new releases, and I have some samples. So I want to talk about Centaurus first, because when I saw the notes, I was like, okay, I'm not even curious about it, probably it won't work for me. And can you imagine how much I was surprised at this perfume that features note of tobacco, cinnamon, black pepper, which are not my favorites. There's even benzoin in here, a balmy, balsamic note that I struggle with so much, because although it has a powdery effect, it can dull fragrances so much. And there's also cinnamon in here, and I'm so sensitive to this note. And let's be honest, this fragrance is done perfectly, like blended to the perfection, to spicy, warm. I like heliotrope note in here that together with the balms and vanilla remind me of, you know, Guerlain's signature powderiness. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know that you know what I'm talking about. But guys, tonka bean in here, absolutely delicious, perfect for the holiday season. It's not too cinnamonish, but this is the note that is very dangerous in perfumes, and I actually showed it to the friend in the shop and it was too much for him, so let me share that. But for me, it's so lovely, kind of like a Christmas pudding or something. So it has a very beautiful texture. If you're a man and you're looking for an upgrade for your collection, make sure to check this one out, because the projection is amazing. It's so warming and hugging that it's perfect for colder season. And it is absolutely unisex to me personally. I don't know why a lot of men fall for it, probably because of tobacco and spices, but there is also patchouli in here. It adds something slightly dirty, but in a nice way, to, you know, more delicious notes. So it's kind of like a gourmand, but in a Trillenish way. I was just really surprised by this one, because notes are not necessarily me, but it smells very lovely. As well as this next fragrance, which is Delphinus, and I thought that I will enjoy it, but you know what, I think this is gonna be my next purchase, because it is created out of the most luxurious notes out there, such as almond, such as orris butter, leather, bourbon vanilla, patchouli, tonka bean. Should I go on? I can, because we also have some amberwood in here, orchid, peppers, frankincense. So it's definitely for the lovers of powdery fragrances. It smells of boudoir. It smells kind of vintagey, but like with some modern twists, okay? Without the spiciness, I think it would be too wooey. I think without the leather and patchouli and vanilla, it would be too plain. Although orris butter perfume, it's always a perfection, but you know, because there is orchid touch, it smells a little bit blurred, so it's kind of like classic Creed going modern, and I really appreciate them for doing that, especially adding heliotrope, which is this kind of makeup-y note. My gosh, it's so pretty, kind of muted, maybe even nostalgic, but extremely sensual, so addictive. Like, I'm in love with this fragrance. I want a small bottle of this one too. I think it's gonna be great for the winter time, because it just has the body, you know, that beautiful powdery texture that I'm absolutely there for, as well as I'm there for Queen of Silk. And if you checked out my live stream, I actually accidentally got it instead of Carmina, but then I exchanged it, because although Queen of Silk is a lovely perfume, and actually I was very much, my impression, I remember being in the shop, trying out Queen of Silk, I was like, oh wow, okay, that was the reaction. I did not expect it to smell as deep, as dark as it does, because, you know, we have note of magnolia in there, with osmanthus, with saffron, with passion fruit, with tuberose, musk, vanilla, so not necessarily the darkest notes out there. However, we also have oud in here, patchouli, and they are coming through so much, even in the opening, okay? Yeah, there is kind of like this beautiful, I would say not tropical, but just Asian floral vibe that is very exotic. I don't know why Creed is doing it, but if that's like the change of a creative director or something else, guys, if you know, please let me know. But I love it. It's like floral but dark. You know, these fruity ouds are very popular at the moment. I've noticed that Corel, an Italian artistic brand, launched something like that, and then there is this very beautiful fragrance with oud and passion fruit that I can't think about the name of its name right now, so sorry, but you know what I mean, right? Anyway, it's kind of like a trend, like a fruity oud, and I'm there for it because I like dirty fragrances, and oud can be dirty sometimes, but with a twist of something juicy, fruity, that's always fun. So Queen of Silk is definitely the most creative, the most avant-garde out of all of these, because Delphinus and Centaurus, they're very easy to enjoy. They have this high niche quality, like a truly typical niche vibe, you know, if you know. But yeah, Carmina is just very lovely. It's easy. I find it's easy. It's very, very natural smelling, very beautiful quality, like all of these. But Queen of Silk, it's something special for sure. Probably not for everyone, but I just want to let you know that. And the focus of it is for me on the play of fruity and dark notes with something a little bit mysterious Asian floral in the background. So that's basically my roundup of Creed's newer perfume releases. Let me know if you've tried any of them and which one you're interested in. I like the colors of the bottles. They are bold, intense, vibrant. That's why I try to match, you know, the visuals with my outfit. Let me know how you like this top. Should I keep it or not? If so, then make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed watching it and found it helpful. That way I can keep it, but I would like to know if you could share with me your thoughts, whether on this top, how does it fit me, how does it suit me, or these Creed's newer perfume releases. Are you a fan? Do you enjoy what the brand is doing? Because I feel like they are changing their whole creative game, and I'm there for it, honestly. Let's face it, it's definitely not the most affordable niche brand out there, but think about One Perfumes. Hopefully they will dupe all of these newer releases, because otherwise I don't need to splurge on them. But if not, maybe I will at least think about getting some others, and I'm excited for more. And let me know if you prefer their classy, very down-to-earth, but not very exciting perfumes like they did in the past, or you're there for the new chapter. I'm excited to hear from you, and if you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them, so let's chat. And you can check out the description box for more information. Yeah, I would really appreciate if you could give this video a huge thumbs up. Yeah, really, that would be so cool, guys. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, and definitely follow me on my social media, because on Instagram I do post about new fragrances I test in the shop, so you'll be up to date. And on that note, make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye, guys!